Lots of mixing and matching today, three-guard lineup a lot. What did you think of that? And Trent obviously had a strong game off the bench.
Yeah, try to get your best players on the court. By any means, figure out how to get your best players on the court.
You think a three-guard lineup might see more of that going forward?
Yeah. Yeah. Got to get your best players on the court somehow. Now, obviously, I didn't played Sky too much. I didn't get Donnie enough minutes, but I knew we were going to win. I was trying to balance minutes a little bit better. I wanted to make sure I got Trent over 20 minutes today.
Can a three-guard lineup stack up in the Big Ten, do you think, physically?
Yeah, I don't worry about that because they got nothing to do with our rebounding. I mean, how big, Trent's 6'4", how big Kobe Johnson? Yeah, I don't think that's the issue by any stretch of the imagination. I think the issue is if you play small, well, I would tell you, you have to be a tremendous offensive team. You have to be, because you're playing small because you're going to spread the floor. I watched somebody, Houston kind of plays small. They play 2 point guards and Sharp, who's a 2-guard. But they're as good as I maybe ever seen Coach Sampson's team offensively. Like they put almost 100 on Arkansas the other day. I watched Arkansas beat Texas Tech. They're pretty damn good. They get NBA players. So when you got talented guards. And Tyler can shoot, Eric can shoot, Jamar can shoot. Brandon's 1 for 1 from 3 today. It says here. You spread the floor, you're hard to defend. Obviously, you sometimes on the other end you might have to resort to trickery to hide whether it's zones or different types of things you would do in your man defense to combat the fact that you're playing smaller.
And it seemed like Jamar really gave you a spark there when things were kind of starting slow there early.
He always does. He's just tremendous find in the portal. Tremendous portal find. And the beauty of it, Tracy, I'm just going to guess, because of the school he came from, we probably got ripped on your website when he committed. I'm sure, I bet anything. I bet the geniuses behind the keyboards, why was Jamar Brown? Who's he? We need somebody from NC State or somewhere. They like him now, don't they? Because I got friends that are NBA scouts that like him. Because they care about making threes and playing D and unreal hustle. It's, if he was a little bigger, he'd be a lock. He'd be a lock. You know who plays in the NBA? You know who starts in the NBA for the Nuggets? You noticed? 6'7", Spencer Jones, Stanford. Make threes, play D. But he always gives us that. Great toughness. So he's just a winner. He's a winning player. Winning player, which Marvin Menzies said, you're going to absolutely love this guy. And he was right.
Tyler Bilodeau had a career high. Obviously, there didn't look like he was getting much resistance around the basket, but it seemed like everything he touched went in.
Yeah, I shouldn't have missed the 7 he missed. So a couple fadeaways. They don't double. So I said, buddy, you got one night here where they're just going to let you keep dribbling until you shoot it. So go have fun. Now, I thought in the first half, I was telling Chris walking in here, we shot too many threes. We shot 14 threes in the first half. And I know we can shoot. But this particular game, they're a run-at-you team on the line. They're bottom 5 in the country in 2-point defense. So we settled. Just throw him all you got to do is throw it to him. I even tried to post up Eric, except we couldn't get him the ball. At least Tyler will post up. But, yeah, they struggle in that area. Well, I don't know, he shot a couple fadeaways. I don't know why he shot those. He's not going to be played like that the rest of the year. So I told him, might as well keep going at the rim until you score.
What do you think about performance of your two posts tonight? I think they had
Got to get better.
One
You
rebound.
talking about Book and yeah, I just talked to him about that. Well, my goal today, I was trying to explain this to Josh Lewin. Fans can talk about this game and that game, and people that don't know anything, like my brother, they can make stupid statements. All that matters is who you become, not the last game or the game previous to that. So we're on a search, and just like every team, okay, it's not who you are now, it's who you are at the end, and can you get enough wins along the way, and who you become at the end. That's what it's about. So today, you guys see me, you think this guy's out of his mind. Yeah, I'm coaching, trying to get better. See, you're either getting better. If you allow stuff to go wrong, you're getting worse. We're trying to get better. We got to get a lot better. And everybody, anybody thinks they shouldn't be trying to get better, any player or team, if you have that attitude, and whether it's business or whatever, you're already beat. You're beat before you start. So we got to get better. So our post guys got to get better, but we got to find a way to play our best players and win, whoever they are, because it's not little league. It's not little league. So you either got to give us some defense and be able to give us some rebounding and defense, or somebody else got to play.
We got time for two more.
Coach, Trent will have 14 and 7 tonight. How big was he?
Trent's a good player. I thought it was a time he told me he stepped on somebody or something, so I had to take. I wouldn't even. He'd have played more, but somewhere in the second half, I don't know if you saw him limping. I don't think he. I think he keeps passing up open threes, which really, really irritates me. He knows it. Shoot. Yeah, shoot it. Because what happens is when you do that, in the Big Ten, you're going to end up when you shoot. When you dribble when you should shoot, you're going to turn it over. I don't care what your name is. I don't care if your name's Russell, LeBron, whatever it is, or Trent. You're going to turn it over. You got to shoot when you should shoot, and pass when you should pass, drive when you should drive. And the guys that know that are the best players in the world. They don't shoot when they should pass, and they don't dribble when they should shoot. And those are the guys that everybody's looking for, that can make the right decision with the ball and be 6'4" and athletic, and a lot of guys like that, 5'7", bald and white. I can make good decisions with the ball, but I'm useless. That's one.
Coach, how does, having players like Xavier Booker on the court sort of free up Tyler to kind of be move around on the court more and be able to shoot sort of from the outside?
Yeah, I would tell you, Tyler would probably tell you he gets more open shots when he's playing the 5, because the other team's 5-man's guarding him. So it gives him more open shots. Merry Christmas, fellas. Rest in peace, Thomas J. Cirencione.